we will be taking on a world tour of pilgrimages that are strange and not so strange.
In this video you will to know the world's most weird and strange pilgrimage sites are around the world, and the lesser-known sacred destinations that defy expectations and ignite the spirit of adventure, from mystical caves shrouded in myth to remote temples hidden amidst dense jungles. This series takes you on a captivating journey of discovery. Join us as we unravel the mystery, traditions, and spiritual significance behind these offbeat paths, offering a fresh perspective on the timeless quest for enlightenment. Prepare to be enthralled by the extraordinary and unparalleled pilgrimage experience. Don't forget to subscribe and like. What is pilgrim meaning? A pilgrim is a person who undertakes a journey, often for religious or spiritual reasons, to visit a sacred place or shrine. The journey is typically seen as a symbol of devotion, spiritual growth, enlightenment, fulfillment of a vow. Pilgrimages can vary widely in duration, distance, and purpose, ranging from short visits to nearby holy sites to long and arduous treks to destinations of great religious significance. The pilgrimage is deeply ingrained in many religious traditions and cultures worldwide, serving as a means of connecting with the divine, seeking guidance, or expressing gratitude. Beyond religious contexts, pilgrimage can also symbolize a personal quest for meaning, transformation, or self-discovery. Here are some examples of unusual or lesser-known pilgrimages that people go on. Black Nazarene Procession, Philippines. A massive procession in Manila in which devotees try to touch or kiss a life-size, dark-skinned statue of Jesus carrying the cross. The Black Nazarene Procession, also known as the Translation, is an annual religious event in the Philippines held every January 9th. It involves a massive procession of devotees carrying a life-size statue of the Black Nazarene through the streets of Manila, with millions of people participating in the event. The procession is believed to have miraculous powers, and devotees believe that touching the statue or its rope will bring good luck and healing. The event is one of the largest religious gatherings in the world and draws pilgrims from all over the Philippines and beyond. The Wailing Wall, Israel, also known as the Western Wall. This site in Jerusalem is considered one of the holiest places in Judaism, and people come from around the world to pray and leave messages in the cracks between the stones, and is believed to be the only surviving structure of the Second Temple, which was destroyed by the Romans in 70 CE. The wall is believed to have been built by King Herod the Great, and it is customary for Jewish worshippers to visit the site to pray and leave written prayers in the wall's crevices. The site is also visited by tourists from around the world who come to witness the wall's significance and historic importance. The Kumari, Nepal. A young girl who is believed to be the living embodiment of the goddess Taliju, worshipped by both Hindus and Buddhists. Devotees come to see her and receive her blessings. The Kumari is a young girl who is worshipped as a living goddess in Nepal. The tradition dates back to the 17th century, and is based on the belief that a goddess resides in the body of a prepubescent girl who is carefully selected by a panel of Buddhist priests from the Shakya clan. The Kumari lives in a palace in the center of Kathmandu, where she is revered by both Hindus and Buddhists. Her feet are not allowed to touch the ground, and she is carried in a golden palanquin during religious processions. The Kumari is considered to be a symbol of Nepal's cultural identity and is worshipped as a source of protection and good luck. Don't forget to subscribe and like. The Camino del Diablo, USA. This 130-mile trail in Arizona is known as the Devil's Highway, and is said to be haunted by spirits. Some people hike it as a spiritual or personal challenge. The Camino del Diablo is a challenging trail in the Sonoran Desert of Arizona, USA. Known for its harsh terrain and extreme temperatures, it earned its nickname, Devil's Highway, from the dangers that early settlers faced while crossing it. Today, some people hike the trail as a personal challenge or for spiritual reasons, seeking to connect with the rugged beauty of the desert and confront their fears. However, it is important to note that hiking the Camino del Diablo is not recommended for inexperienced hikers, as it can be extremely dangerous due to the lack of water sources, high temperatures, and rugged terrain. The Kumbh Mela, India. A massive Hindu pilgrimage that takes place every 12 years, and is considered the largest gathering of humans on Earth. Millions of devotees come to bathe in the Ganges River and seek spiritual enlightenment. The Kumbh Mela is a major pilgrimage and religious festival in India that is held every 12 years. It is one of the largest gatherings of people in the world, with millions of pilgrims coming to take a ritual bath in the holy river. The festival rotates among 4 different locations: Allahabad, Haridwar, Nashik, and Ujjain, with each city hosting the event once every 12 years. The Kumbh Mela is believed to have originated in Hindu mythology, and it is considered a time for spiritual renewal and purification. In addition to the bathing rituals, the festival also includes religious discourses, devotional singing, and cultural events. The Burning Man Festival, USA. Held annually in the Nevada desert. This event is a pilgrimage for many who seek to experience a temporary community built on principles of radical self-expression, self-reliance, and communal effort. The Burning Man Festival in the USA. Each year, tens of thousands of people gather in the Nevada desert for the Burning Man Festival. The event is known for its wild and unconventional art installations, music performances, and general spirit of radical self-expression. The Day of the Dead, Mexico. This annual festival honors deceased loved ones and involves building elaborate altars and offering food, drink, and other gifts to the dead. Many people make a pilgrimage to the graves of their ancestors during this time. The Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos in Spanish, is a traditional Mexican holiday that celebrates and honors deceased loved ones. It is typically celebrated on November 1st and 2nd, coinciding with the Catholic holidays of All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day. During the celebration, families gather to build altars honoring the deceased and offer food, drinks, and other offerings as a way to remember and honor their ancestors. People often dress up in colorful costumes and paint their faces to resemble skulls or other symbols associated with the holiday. The Day of the Dead is recognized as an important cultural event and has been inscribed on UNESCO's representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Don't forget to subscribe and like. The Festival of the Sun, Peru. Held annually in Cusco. This festival honors the Inca sun god Inti and involves a pilgrimage to the nearby ruins of Sacsayhuaman to witness a ceremonial sacrifice of a llama. The Festival of the Sun, also known as Inti Raymi, is an annual celebration held in Cusco, Peru, during the winter solstice. The festival honors Inti, the sun god, and is a celebration of the Inca culture and heritage. The highlight of the festival is the reenactment of the Incas' worship of the sun, with a procession of participants dressed in traditional Inca clothing, dancing and singing through the streets to the ancient Inca fortress of Sacsayhuaman. The festival also features traditional Andean music, dancing, and food, and attracts thousands of visitors from around the world. The Festival of the Steel Phallus, Japan. Held annually in Kawasaki, this festival celebrates fertility and features a parade of giant phallus-shaped sculptures. The Festival of the Steel Phallus, also known as Kanamera Matsuri, is a unique Japanese festival held every year in Kawasaki. It celebrates fertility and is centered around a giant steel phallus, which is carried through the streets in a colorful parade. The festival also features a variety of phallic-themed foods and souvenirs, and is meant to promote sexual health and raise awareness about sexually transmitted diseases. Don't forget to subscribe and like. The San Fermin Festival, Spain. Best known for the running of the bulls. This festival in Pamplona also involves a pilgrimage to the city's cathedral to honor its patron saint, San Fermin. The San Fermin Festival, also known as the Running of the Bulls, is an annual event held in Pamplona, Spain. The festival begins on July 6th and lasts for 9 days. One of the main attractions of the festival is the daily bull run, in which participants run through the streets of Pamplona alongside 6 bulls. The festival also features a variety of cultural and religious events, including processions, dances, and concerts. Running of the bulls. People die, yes. Unfortunately, there have been fatalities and injuries during the running of the bulls, and Cerro, in Pamplona, Spain. Since 1910, there have been 16 deaths recorded as a result of the event. The most common causes of death are being gored by a bull, being trampled by a crowd of runners, or suffering a heart attack, or other medical emergency while participating in the run. In recent years, there have been efforts to increase safety measures and reduce the risks associated with the event, including increased police presence and medical attention on the route. The Cactus Pilgrimage in Mexico. Each year, thousands of people make the journey to the small town of Real de Catorce in Mexico to pay homage to the cactus. The town is known for its sacred cactus, which is said to have healing properties. The Cactus Pilgrimage, also known as the Pilgrimage to the Huiracuta Desert, is a spiritual journey undertaken by the Huichol people of Mexico. They travel to the remote desert region of Huiracuta to gather the sacred peyote cactus, which is used in their religious ceremonies. The pilgrimage is a significant part of their culture and involves walking for several days through harsh desert terrain, fasting, and praying. It is a way for the Huichol people to connect with their ancestors and the spirit world, and to honor their traditions and beliefs. The Tomatina Festival in Spain. Each year, thousands of people gather in the town of Buñol to participate in the world's largest tomato fight. The festival is said to have started as a religious event, but has now become a celebration of the town's tomato harvest. The Tomatina Festival is an annual event held in the town of Buñol, Spain, where participants throw tomatoes at each other. The festival takes place on the last Wednesday of August and is believed to have started in the 1940s. The origins of the festival are unclear, but it is said to have started as a food fight between friends or as a protest against the government. Today, thousands of people from all over the world come to Buñol to take part in the festival, which involves throwing tomatoes at each other for about an hour. Afterward, the streets are cleaned by fire trucks, and participants often take a dip in the nearby river to wash off the tomato juice. Don't forget to subscribe and like. The Potato Festival in Peru. In the town of Pampacoral, Peru, locals make an annual pilgrimage to the top of a nearby mountain to offer potatoes to the mountain gods. The festival is said to date back to pre-Columbian times, and is still an important cultural tradition in the region. The pilgrimage to the Lourdes Grotto in the Philippines, where people climb a steep hill to reach a replica of the famous Lourdes Grotto in France, and pray for healing and miracles. The pilgrimage to the Lourdes Grotto in the Philippines is a Catholic pilgrimage site located in Baguio City. The grotto features a replica of the famous Lourdes Grotto in France, where the Virgin Mary is said to have appeared to a young girl named Bernadette Subaru in 1858. The Lourdes Grotto in the Philippines is a popular destination for devotees seeking healing, blessings, and spiritual renewal. Visitors climb a steep staircase to reach the grotto, where they can light candles, offer prayers, and venerate the statue of Our Lady of Lourdes. Many pilgrims believe that the water that flows from the grotto is blessed and has healing properties. Don't forget to subscribe and like. The pilgrimage to the Temple of the Tooth in Kandy, Sri Lanka, where people come to see the tooth relic of the Buddha and participate in colorful cultural festivals. The Temple of the Tooth, located in the city of Kandy in Sri Lanka, is a significant Buddhist pilgrimage site where a tooth relic of the Buddha is kept. The temple is believed to have been built during the 17th century and has been an important center of worship for Buddhists in Sri Lanka and other parts of the world. The annual Asala Perahera Festival, a grand procession of dancers, musicians, and elephants, is held in Kandy to honor the sacred tooth relic, and is a major attraction for visitors to Sri Lanka. The pilgrimage to the Harbin Ice and Snow Festival in China, where people brave freezing temperatures to see magnificent ice sculptures and participate in winter sports. The Harbin Ice and Snow Festival is an annual event held in Harbin, China, featuring impressive ice sculptures and structures made of snow. While not strictly a pilgrimage in the religious sense, the festival draws crowds of tourists from all over the world who travel long distances to witness the stunning display of frozen artistry. The festival also features cultural events, such as ice lantern shows and folk performances, providing visitors with a unique and immersive experience of Chinese culture. Check directly on their website to confirm that these pilgrimage festivals are still on. Don't forget to subscribe and like.